After reaching the milestone of turning 60, exercise becomes something far more significant than just a form of physical activity. It's a critical component of maintaining your overall health, independence, and quality of life. At this stage, it's no longer a choice, but rather a necessity to keep your body strong, flexible, and capable of handling the challenges that come with aging. It's widely acknowledged that with the passage of time, many of us start noticing a decline in strength, flexibility, and mobility. However, by committing to a few simple, targeted exercises, you can drastically slow down or even reverse some of these effects, improving not only your physical health, but also your mental well-being. Take a moment to pause and reflect. Are these exercises already a part of your daily or weekly routine? Do you engage in any form of regular physical activity that targets strength, balance, or mobility? If so, we encourage you to let us know by typing yes in the comments section below. It's always motivating to share progress and inspire others. On the other hand, if you've yet to incorporate these practices into your lifestyle, feel free to drop a no in the comments. This could very well be the ideal time to begin prioritizing your health, and there's no better moment than now to start taking action. Remember, every step you take towards better health can make a huge difference, and it's never too late to start. Good health is truly a journey best traveled with others. After all, maintaining your health and vitality as you age is not only about personal commitment, but also about the support of those around you. The encouragement and shared experiences of others can make a world of difference in sticking to your goals and staying motivated. Squats, while they may not be everyone's favorite, especially among older adults, there is a significant reason why they should be a part of your regular routine. Unfortunately, squats often get a bad reputation. Perhaps you've heard that they're hard on your knees, too challenging for seniors, or simply too strenuous at this stage of life. Squats, while they may not be everyone's favorite, especially among older adults, there is a significant reason why they should be a part of your regular routine. Unfortunately, squats often get a bad reputation. Perhaps you've heard that they're hard on your knees, too challenging for seniors, or simply too strenuous at this stage of life. What makes squats so powerful? For starters, squats help to build and maintain leg strength, which is essential for mobility and independence, especially as we age. They also provide crucial support for knee health by strengthening the muscles surrounding your knee joints, which can prevent injuries and promote greater stability. But that's not all. Squats work wonders for improving balance, boosting circulation, and enhancing posture. Think of squats as a natural anti-aging supplement, transforming the way you move and feel through the power of physical activity. Now, let's break down how to perform a proper squat, because technique is key to making sure you're getting the most benefit from this exercise. First, start by standing tall with your feet approximately shoulder width apart, with your toes angled slightly outward. To perform the squat, gently lower your body by bending your hips and knees as if you're sitting down into an invisible chair. Keep your chest lifted, your spine straight, and make sure your knees are tracking in the same direction as your toes. It's crucial to avoid letting your knees cave inward or move too far forward beyond your toes. This can strain your joints and defeat the purpose of the exercise. As you lower your body, make sure to engage your core to protect your lower back. When you've reached a comfortable, safe level, your thighs should be roughly parallel to the ground. Push through your heels to return to a standing position. This movement should feel controlled and fluid. If this seems too challenging at first, you can modify the squat by doing chair squats. Simply lower yourself just enough to tap the seat of a sturdy chair before rising again. If balance is an issue, try using a sturdy chair back or kitchen counter for additional support. As you continue practicing, your confidence and stability will improve, and you'll be able to perform the exercise without needing extra support. For those who are still working on strength and form, wall squats using a yogurt bowl or even a pillow placed behind your back can offer added assistance while still providing the benefits of the full squat. Let's talk about breathing. Breathing properly during exercise is just as important as the movements themselves. Proper breath control can help maintain your balance, keep your energy levels steady, and prevent dizziness or lightheadedness. In addition, proper oxygen flow to your muscles supports your endurance and strength throughout the movement. Here's a simple rule to follow. Breathe in as you lower your body down, and breathe out as you rise back up. Inhale deeply as you squat down. Exhale fully as you push back up to standing. This rhythm helps regulate your movement, and it's an excellent habit to get into, especially if you are new to working out. Stand tall, take a moment to focus on your breath, and breathe in slowly through your nose, allowing your abdomen to expand, not just your chest. Then, exhale gently through your mouth as if softly blowing through a straw. As you move, keep your breathing steady and rhythmic. This will help calm your nervous system, reduce stress on your lower back, and activate your core muscles for better balance and control throughout the exercise. Before we dive deeper into common squat errors, let's take a moment to highlight a few common mistakes that you should be mindful of. Knee placement. One of the most common mistakes people make during squats is letting their knees cave inwards or extend to far past their toes. Both of these can lead to joint strain and discomfort. Always ensure that your knees stay in line with your toes, tracking outward and not extending forward beyond your feet. Posture. It's vital to maintain a strong and upright posture during squats. Avoid rounding your back or leaning too far forward. Instead, keep your chest lifted and your spine straight, which will ensure that your movements are both safe and effective. Breathing. As simple as it sounds, many people inadvertently hold their breath while exercising. Remember to breathe throughout the entire movement. Inhaling as you lower yourself and exhaling as you rise will not only provide you with the necessary oxygen, but will also help you keep your focus and stabilize your body. Pacing. Lastly, don't rush your squats. Take it slow and controlled. It's tempting to rush through exercises to finish quickly, but this can lead to improper form and potential injury. Start where you are, and your squat depth and strength will naturally improve with time and consistency. Progress takes time, so don't rush. Consistency is key. With regular practice, squats will help make everyday movements, such as standing up, climbing stairs, and walking, feel easier and steadier, even into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Squats will be a valuable tool in maintaining your mobility and independence. Next up is another incredibly effective anti-aging exercise, the glute bridge. Don't let the name intimidate you. It may sound complex, but it's actually a simple and low-impact movement that's not only easy to master, but also highly beneficial for your overall health. The glute bridge specifically targets the muscles in your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back, all of which play a vital role in maintaining good posture, balance, and strength. In addition to working these important muscle groups, the glute bridge also opens up your hips and enhances core strength, both of which are essential for everyday activities such as walking, standing, and climbing stairs. To perform the glute bridge correctly and safely, start by lying flat on your back on a soft surface like a yoga mat, carpet, or even your bed, wherever you feel comfortable. Bend your knees so that your feet are flat on the floor, positioned about hip-width apart. Relax your arms by your sides and take a moment to get into a comfortable and steady position. From here, press your heels firmly into the floor. You should feel your feet and glutes engage as you begin to tighten your glutes. Slowly and steadily, lift your hips towards the ceiling, keeping your shoulders firmly planted on the ground. The goal is to create a straight line from your shoulders down to your knees. This is the top position of the glute bridge. If this movement still feels too difficult or you struggle with balance, don't worry, there are variations you can try that are just as effective. For instance, you can use wall squats with the aid of a yoga ball or place a pillow behind your back for additional support. These alternatives can help ease you into the movement, but remember that consistency is key. As you continue practicing, you will gain strength and confidence in the traditional glute bridge. Let's not forget about breathing while performing the exercise. Movement alone is only part of the equation. Breathing and oxygen flow are just as crucial. Proper breathing helps you maintain stability throughout the movement, supports your muscles during contraction, and can even help regulate your blood pressure. Here's a simple rule to follow for proper breathing. Inhale deeply as you lower your hips back down to the starting position, and exhale slowly as you raise your hips up. This rhythm is important because it helps you stay focused and ensures that your muscles are receiving the oxygen they need to work efficiently. If you are new to synchronized breathing with movement, don't worry. At the top of the movement, take a brief pause, squeeze your glutes for an extra contraction, and then lower your hips slowly back to the starting position. This counts as one complete repetition. If you have any lower back discomfort or limited mobility, you can reduce the height of your lift or try using a cushion or a rolled up towel under your hips to offer more support during the movement. For those who are looking for an added challenge, you can try lifting one leg at a time while holding the bridge position. Another variation is to place a pillow between your knees to activate your inner thighs and increase the intensity of the exercise. Let's talk about some of the common mistakes people make when performing the glute bridge. One frequent issue is overextending the hips. When you push your hips up too far, you may create an unnatural curve in your lower back, which can strain your spine. Always remember to stop when your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. This is the ideal position. Another mistake people often make is pushing off with their toes rather than pressing through their heels. This action limits the activation of your glutes and places unnecessary strain on your knees, too. Ensure you're activating the right muscles. Always focus on pushing through your heels, not your toes. It's crucial to keep your knees stable throughout the movement. Don't let them fall inward or outward. The knees should remain aligned with your hips for the duration of the exercise. This will help protect your knee joints and ensure the glute bridge is as effective as possible. Remember that this exercise isn't about speed. The glute bridge is a slow and controlled movement that requires focus and precision. Rushing through it can lead to improper form and reduced effectiveness. Take your time with each repetition, control the movement, engage the right muscles, and enjoy the process of strengthening your body. Let's move on to another incredibly valuable exercise, the assisted reverse lunge. This exercise is one of the most functional movements you can incorporate into your workout routine. Especially as you get older, the benefits it offers are numerous, and it's an excellent way to enhance your overall strength and stability. The assisted reverse lunge is designed to build leg strength, improve your balance, and enhance hip flexibility, all of which are vital components of maintaining mobility and independence as you age. Beyond that, it also engages your core muscles, contributing to better posture and increased stability. This movement is particularly beneficial for older adults because it mimics common, everyday actions such as stepping back, bending down to pick something up, or regaining balance after a stumble. And don't worry if this exercise sounds tough at first. It's called assisted for a reason. The assisted aspect means you can perform the exercise with support, making it more accessible and safe. You can hold onto a sturdy chair, a kitchen countertop, or even use a walker if needed. These supports are there to help you maintain balance and safety while you build strength and improve coordination. The reverse lunge is not the same as a full lunge, which can sometimes be too intense for people with limited mobility. The assisted reverse lunge is a gentler, more supportive movement that allows you to focus on the fundamental movement pattern without pushing yourself too hard. Whether you're holding onto a chair, a wall, or a countertop, the goal is to maintain stability and safety throughout the exercise. Safety is absolutely key when working on balance and lower body strength, especially as we age. It's important to approach this exercise with caution and mindfulness. Here's how to perform it properly. Start by standing tall with good posture, making sure your back is straight and your chest is open. This helps activate the correct muscles and prevents unnecessary strain on your back and neck. Hold onto a stable support with one hand, whether it's a countertop, the back of a chair, or even a handrail. This will allow you to focus on the movement itself without worrying about balance. Begin by stepping one foot straight back, gently lowering your back knee toward the floor. You only need to lower it as far as is comfortable for you. There's no need to force it. Once you've lowered your body to a comfortable position, press through the heel of your front foot to push yourself back to the standing position. This helps activate the glutes and thighs, which are critical muscles for stability and mobility. Repeat the movement on the same leg for a few repetitions, then switch to the other leg. Take it slow and don't push your body beyond its limits. Even with a shorter range of motion, you will still gain all the core benefits of this exercise. The goal is to perform the movement with control, rather than focusing on how deep you can go. As you practice, your strength and range of motion will naturally improve over time. Let's talk about breathing. Many people forget about the importance of breath control while exercising, but it's crucial for maintaining balance, focus, and overall effectiveness. As you step back and lower your body, remember to inhale deeply. This provides your muscles with the oxygen they need to work efficiently. Then, as you press yourself back to the standing position, exhale slowly. Let's take a moment to go over some common mistakes that people often make while performing the assisted reverse lunge. Knee position. The first mistake is letting the front knee move too far forward beyond the toes. This puts unnecessary stress on the knee joint and can lead to discomfort or even injury. To avoid this, always ensure that your knee stays aligned directly above your ankle. Think of it like a strong, vertical stack. Your knee should never go beyond your toes. Back leg stability. A second common mistake is neglecting the back leg. Many people allow it to hang loosely or drag without purpose. Instead, focus on keeping your back leg active. While you don't need to lunge deeply, the movement should still be controlled and purposeful. Posture. Maintaining proper posture is essential. Avoid leaning forward or rounding your shoulders during the movement. Instead, stay upright, with your chest open and shoulders relaxed. Not only does this help you maintain better balance, but it also ensures that you're engaging the right muscles during the exercise. Skipping the support. Here's an important tip: don't skip using support. Holding onto something while performing this exercise is not cheating. In fact, it's a smart and essential part of the movement. The support helps you stay steady, reduces the risk of falling, and allows you to perform the exercise with greater control. It's a crucial safety feature, particularly for older adults or those who are new to exercise. The goal of the assisted reverse lunge is to challenge your balance to the point of danger. It's about building strength in a safe, controlled, and supportive manner. By starting with assistance, you can gradually build the strength and confidence needed to perform the movement independently. Even doing just a few assisted reverse lunges each day can lead to noticeable improvements in your leg strength, balance, and overall mobility. Over time, you'll feel more stable, gain better control over your movements, and reduce the fear of falling, one of the biggest obstacles for older adults trying to stay active. This exercise is a powerful tool in the pursuit of a healthier and more active lifestyle. To me, that's what real progress looks like. Not just physical strength, but the ability to feel steady and confident in your everyday life. Let's move on to one of my favorite exercises, especially for improving hip strength, balance, and preventing falls: the standing side leg raise. At first glance, this may seem like a simple, small movement, but don't be fooled by its simplicity. The standing side leg raise targets some of the most important muscle groups in your body, including your outer hips and glutes. One of the best things about the standing side leg raise is that it's incredibly accessible. Unlike many exercises that require you to get on the floor, jump, or use complicated equipment, the side leg raise is something you can do just about anywhere. You don't need special gear, just a bit of space, a sturdy surface to hold onto for support, and your own body. Here's how to perform the movement correctly and make the most out of it. Start by standing tall next to a chair or kitchen counter, making sure you have something stable to hold onto for support. Position your feet about hip-width apart, ensuring that your posture is straight and your weight is evenly distributed across both legs. Shift your weight onto one leg, making sure your knee is slightly bent. Don't lock your knee. Keeping it slightly bent helps maintain control and avoids unnecessary strain. Once you're stable, inhale deeply to prepare. Then, exhale as you slowly raise the opposite leg out to the side. Keep your toes pointed forward and your body upright, with your posture straight and your shoulders relaxed. Avoid leaning toward the lifted leg, as this can cause unnecessary strain on your body. The goal is to focus on the muscles in your hip and outer thigh as you raise the leg. Pause at the top of the movement for a moment, feeling the muscles engage. Slowly lower your leg back down as you inhale. That's one complete repetition. This is a small, focused movement, but it's incredibly effective for strengthening key muscles. If standing for the entire exercise feels too difficult or tiring right now, you can modify it by doing the same movement while lying down. Simply lie on your side with your legs stacked on top of each other, supporting your head with a pillow or your arm. Want to make the exercise a bit more challenging? You can add a resistance band around your thighs to increase the intensity. Alternatively, pause for a full 3 seconds at the top of each leg lift before lowering your leg back down. This small pause will increase muscle engagement and provide additional benefits with each repetition. Let's take a moment to go over some key points to keep in mind while performing the standing side leg raise. Let's take a moment to go over some key points to keep in mind while performing the standing side leg raise. Avoid leaning to one side. One common mistake is leaning your upper body toward the opposite side in an attempt to lift your leg higher. This reduces the effectiveness of the exercise and can strain your lower back. To avoid this, stay centered and upright throughout the movement. Keep your toes pointed forward. Make sure your toes are pointed straight ahead, not outward. This ensures that you're engaging the proper muscles and avoiding unnecessary strain on your hips. Don't swing the leg. It's important not to swing your leg up and down quickly. The goal is to lift it with control and intention. This movement isn't a race. It's about precision and focusing on the muscles you're working. Slow down the movement to maximize the benefit. Breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Keep your breathing relaxed and natural throughout the exercise. Breathing deeply and steadily will help keep your body balanced and your muscles engaged. Let's move on to another fantastic exercise that targets a crucial area, the inner thigh squeeze. This exercise focuses on the adductors, the muscles on the inside of your thighs, which play an important role in leg stability, coordination, and even bladder control, especially in older adults. To perform the inner thigh squeeze, start by sitting tall on a firm chair with your feet flat on the floor and your knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Place a small softball, a rolled up towel, or even a cushion between your knees. This is the object you'll squeeze. Inhale to prepare, and then, as you exhale, gently squeeze your knees together, pressing into the object. Hold the squeeze for 3 seconds, then inhale as you release the pressure. Repeat this in a calm, steady rhythm. It may seem like a simple movement, but it targets deep muscles that are often neglected, and it can be highly effective for strengthening the inner thighs without placing strain on your joints. If you prefer a gentler version of this exercise, try using a softer pillow or cushion and reduce the intensity of your squeeze for a greater challenge. Use a firmer object or hold the squeeze for up to 5 seconds at a time. As always, posture is important. Keep your back straight and shoulders relaxed throughout the exercise. Avoid leaning forward or letting your feet lift off the floor. The strength should come from your thighs, not from tightening your glutes or holding your breath. By practicing the inner thigh squeeze regularly, you can improve knee alignment, support your lower back, and even enhance pelvic floor stability, which is especially important as we age. You might be wondering, do I really need to do all of these exercises? How do I fit them into my day? Don't worry, at the end of this video, I'll guide you through some sample routines so you can easily incorporate these movements into your daily life. This way, you won't feel overwhelmed or stressed. Each exercise targets a different area of your body. And this variety is key to keeping your muscles balanced, your joints supported, and your movement fluid and confident. Let's talk about one more powerful and simple movement, the calf raise. Your calves do so much more than just help you walk. They play an essential role in circulation and balance. In fact, your calves are sometimes referred to as the second heart because they help pump blood back to your heart, especially when you're standing or walking. This function is crucial as we age, and even more so if you suffer from poor circulation, swelling, or varicose veins. To perform the calf raise, stand with your feet about hip-width apart. Hold onto a chair, countertop, or wall for support. Inhale to prepare, and then exhale slowly as you rise up onto your toes, lifting your heels off the ground. Pause for a moment at the top to feel your calves working, then inhale as you lower your heels back to the ground with a smooth, controlled motion. If standing is difficult, you can also perform this exercise seated. Simply lift your heels off the ground while keeping your toes firmly planted. This gentle movement still works your calves and helps promote circulation. Want to take it a step further? Try holding the elevated position for a little longer or practice lifting one leg at a time. Just remember to avoid leaning forward or rushing the movement. This exercise is fantastic because it's something you can do almost any time. Whether you're brushing your teeth, waiting for the water to boil, or standing in line, it's great for your heart, legs, and overall energy. By regularly performing calf raises, you can keep your legs feeling light and reduce the tired feeling many people experience at the end of the day. If you found this video helpful, be sure to leave a 9 in the comments. If not, feel free to type 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content created with your health and independence in mind. And remember, it's never too late to take care of your health as long as you start today. Wishing you strength, energy, and wellness every day. Let me know how these exercises work for you. And don't forget to check out the next video that will appear on your screen. It's filled with practical tips to support your health and well-being. See you there.